Right, and we're live. Interlude, Shadow Reading, Yuri Kusukata. I believe we already read this part last time, but doesn't hurt to recap. With Hisoka still missing, Yuri recalls what she witnessed on the mountain, Fuyuhi taking her own life while entranced by a malevolent spirit, and the bodies of dead shrine maidens washed up at the pool of purification, with no doubt that Mount Hikami houses some kind of horrifying secret. Yuri takes the camera obscura that she found on the mountain and begins searching for a token that will lead her to Hisoka.
Suicide, huh? There was no body, right? And you said, well, what? Lots of women's bodies washed up afterwards? I think there have been reports saying something like that before. Oh, well. I'll see what I can find out tomorrow.
Oh well, I'll see what I can find. Tomorrow. Hisoka's camera obscura is on the desk. Shadow on water. This is the only picture from the camera obscura that shows anything. A dark silhouette standing on what looks like a body of water. I never got why English calls it a body of water, because to me a body is something with, with arms and legs and a head. Can't you just say a pool of water? I mean, there are lots of things about the English language that don't make sense to me, but it is what it is, I guess. The other photos are no good. They're all black, as if they were exposed to strong light. This doesn't tell me anything. Maybe there are more clues in Hisoka's room. Our girl still hasn't made her bed nor unpacked. Boo. And it's raining. Lovely. I wish I lived in a world of perpetual rain. Hisoka leaving a room. Ah, damn it, and they made me use one of the 14 movies. Or films. Hisoka. She liked to sit at her desk to relax. The Japanese style of the room helped her de-stress. The drawer is locked. The camera obscura is reacting to it. There's something in the picture. It's the storeroom on the first floor. Ah, so this time they don't show me exactly where to go. But I'll bet you when I find the thing, it's gonna show me where I need to use it. Again, I love the atmosphere and story and aesthetics. Girl in uniform. of this game, but I hate how hand-holdy it is. What was that? Is there something in that room? Double boo. Akari Narumi. There's an old file on top of some luggage. It looks like a report on a shadow reading case, but most of it has been erased, making it difficult to read. Subject Akari Narumi. Client Kyoko Narumi. Token personal photo. Details. Result subject deceased. Nothing I could do. A girl in school uniform. It's been crumpled up so many times you can't make out the faces. Damn. Is that all? I like how she slowly opens the door, and then once it's opened, she zaps back into place. Like, you know, instead of slowly lowering her hand again. I know it's a detail, but might as well go all in, you know. Is this what we were supposed to find? The bed has been tucked away behind the desk. This room used to be a study, and the bed was in another room. Hisoka moved the bed in here so I could take her room. Hisoka says that she prefers cozy quarters. I hope she's not just doing it for my sake. Something tells me we didn't find it, but I could have sworn that notebook was the only thing in that room. I mean, nothing else reacted. I swear, every time she opens those doors slowly, I feel the urge to, you know, push the circle button like in Resident Evil 4 and just have her kick the door open. It was the first floor storeroom, wasn't it? Ah. I'm a dummy. I'm on the wrong floor. I wasn't sure if first floor was downstairs or upstairs because, you know, sometimes the ground floor is the first floor and then the second floor, and sometimes the ground floor is the ground floor and the first floor is upstairs. Though I guess I could have just looked at the map from the start. You know, I don't believe I ever checked that room when I ransacked Hisoka's house in the previous chapter. I completely missed this room. There's something under the bed. Small key. Maybe it opens the drawer in Hisoka's desk. Yep, it shows us exactly where to go, even though the text itself just said maybe it opens the drawer in Hisoka's desk. Miku Hinasaki. Ooh, our main girl from the first game and secondary girl from the third game. Some dusty old paperwork was also under there. It looks like a shadow reading request. Case closed is written in large red letters. Subject Miku Hinasaki. Client Sachi Iyama. Friend. Token personal photo. Details disappeared searching for her missing brother, but was found. Mother of one, father unknown, disappeared again 3 years later. Note, photographer. Client is her daughter's guardian. Result, search abandoned. Attempted shadow reading several times, but traces were too weak to follow. Suspect subject is alive, but a newer or stronger token is required. It may be that the subject does not want to be found. Okay, so shadow reading is her one ace in the hole, and if shadow reading doesn't work, then she's like, well, I've done what I could. And she looks damn good for her age. I mean, for her age, she's I'm not sure. I think she is supposed to be in her 30s by now. But you know what I mean. She's a fine lady. And I'm not surprised, but considering that in the first game she was, 14, 15 maybe, and in the third game I believe she was a couple of years older, so I really like how they have aged her up, but you are still perfectly capable of telling that's Miku. And I like stuff like that you can still tell what character it's supposed to be. A warm but lonely expression. She looks like she might fade away at any moment. Tsumuki Kadashina. It looks like there are a few more pages in here. Subject Tsumuki Kadashina. Client family physician. Token personal photo. Details unstable family. Tendency to blame herself for strife with her half-sister. Bears self-inflicted wounds. Note, strict family may be the cause. Will ask doctor for care after subject is found. Result, search abandoned. Contacted by the family. Matter has been turned over to the police. Have been asked to drop the investigation. And that's Tsumuki. Was she one of the 5 girls in that flashback who committed mass suicide, or haven't we seen this girl before? Her face seems tinged with sadness. Tinged? Now there's a word I don't hear often. She's still missing, but her family has given up the search. Yuri Kusukata. Hey, that's me! Case closed is written in large red letters. Subject Yuri Kusukata. Client Token personal photo. Details emotionally unstable after family lost in accident. Stopped going to school a few days ago. Neighbors say she left home as normal. Note, claimed to see things others can't. Now recovered. Result, taken into custody. Observation required. Safely in my custody. Believe close attention is necessary. Will look after her for a while. That is me. And then school uniform. Is that one of the costumes you can unlock, I wonder? A high school graduation photo. Just look at that intense expression. Intense? I would more so say, I don't know, hollow, sad, melancholy, anything but intense. I wonder how much I've changed since then. I still have a hard time looking at mirrors. You know, that's one thing. When you look at the when you look in the full body mirror in Hisoka's room, she also states then that she never liked mirrors, and now she says it again. But to my recollection from having played this game numerous times, I don't recall having stumbled upon a case where her dislike of mirrors ever becomes, prevalent in the plot, like it becomes important in some way. Not really from what I remember. I mean, and I know that the game's whole theme is water and rain and stuff like that, but reflections in general, not really. Though maybe I'm just missing something that others who have played the game more than me and have studied the story closer than me, maybe I'm just missing something. This room is usually used for storage, but it's been tidied up for use as a guest bedroom. I stayed in this room when I first came here. Now that I think about it, Hisoka must keep it as a place the people she finds can stay in. I mean, it's not as cozy as Hisoka's own room, but like Hisoka, did I say Hikosa before? Like Hisoka, I too like small cozy spaces. You used a small key to unlock the drawer. Haruka Momose. There was a file tucked away in the desk drawer. It contains photos and several sheets of paper. Subject, Haruka Momose. Client, F. Himino friend. I'm guessing that is Fuyuhi Himino. Token, personal photo. Details, client and subject used to be cafe regulars. A group suicide was reported at the time of disappearance. Connection unknown. Note, a quiet, gentle girl. Seemed keen to please others. Yep, that's our girl. Haruka Momose. Compared to her photo with Fuyuhi, she has a somewhat darker expression. Again, what? Darker? She appears to be smiling from where I stand. Miyu Hinasaki. That's the girl who we played as in the prologue. Miyu Hinasaki. Looks like someone else who went missing on the mountain. Subject, Miyu Hinasaki. Client, S. Iyama, foster mom. Token, personal photo. Details, when looking for her birth mother. Missing since subject's childhood. uttered something about Mount Hikami, according to her talent agent. Note, said to possess psychic powers. Client is very worried. My. A photo of a slender, elegant young woman. So this is Miyu Hinasaki. You know, considering the circumstances of her birth, I'd say she has damn fine genes. I don't know if this is a spoiler. I don't recall if we're told this later in the game, but and I'm actually not even sure that it's canonically confirmed. But she's supposed to be. Oh right, it is confirmed because we later learned that she is. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on that in case we are told later in the story, because I don't want to spoil that. Call from a client. A cassette tape from an answering machine. The label shows a date and a client's name. Kazuya Sakaki. A missing person file for one Kazuya Sakaki. I've heard Hisoka mention this name before. Subject Kazuya Sakaki. Client Renhojo, friend. Token personal photo. Details known to wander off. Went incommunicado while gathering post-mortem photographs for Ren, awaiting possible contact. Note, unlike Ren. He looks tired. Kazuya Sakaki. He's a friend of Ren's, but I've never met him. You know, it's funny. This is one of several circumstances up until now where I swear this is content I haven't seen before. I don't recall seeing this photo on previous playthroughs. Have they added stuff for the story? Hisoka's Journal 1. There was a journal tucked away in the drawer. It looks like some notes relating to clients. Met with a potential client. Doesn't know whether subject is alive or dead. Says she may have wandered off somewhere, maybe waiting for help. Doesn't want to leave home in case subject comes back on her own. I tripped up, said something I shouldn't have. I asked what she'd do when we find her. She laughed and said, when she gets back, there are things I want to tell her. Her smile looked forced. She looked worn down by it all. I should mind my own business. I'm worried about leaving Yuri alone, but this one is urgent. No time to lose. I have to go. The file lists the missing person cases that Hisoka took on. Haruka Momose, this is the girl that Fuyuhi was looking for. I may be able to track her down if I use this photograph as a token. And we're off to the big scary mountain once again. So this too is just a way to look down. Baby, are you down, 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 even when the sky is falling down. Does she say something new? Rain is pounding the thin glass of the window. Wish I could be there. Hisoka Kurosawa going outside. Hisoka, this time I'm the one who'll save you. Using the camera obscura, Yuri found a number of missing person case files connected to Mount Hikami. She is now more determined than ever to head back to the mountain and find Hisoka. Fourth drop, find Haruka Momose. We've already got quite a lot of points. Ghost list 20%, archive 24, episodes 20. Fuyuhi had been searching for her friend, a girl called Haruka Momose. Yuri finds a photo of Haruka in Hisoka's desk and uses it to follow her trace, leading her back to Mount Hikami. Fourth drop, Spirited Away, Yuri Kosukata. After finding a missing persons file on Hisoka's desk, Yuri realizes Hisoka had been looking for Haruka Momose. She recalls what Fuyuhi said when they passed the Shrine of Dolls. Haruka, she is here. With this in mind, Yuri heads to the Shrine of Dolls, hoping that if she finds Haruka, she may just learn of Hisoka's whereabouts too. Haruka Momose. This is the girl that Fuyuhi was looking for. Hisoka must have been trying to find her. And apparently there's no sign of Haruka this way. I need to follow her trace. See, that's another thing. We constantly, for one thing, we weren't even allowed to leave the shop on our own. We took a photo of Hisoka, and then we automatically went to the mountain. And here on the mountain we were placed randomly on the staircase instead of having to cross the bridge and all that. So, as if the game again thinks we're idiots, it places us where it wants us to be, you know. Haruka Momose behind the waterfall. Haruka's Note 1. There's a note here soaked in the water. It's written in small, feminine handwriting. I awoke to the sound of water. Should I press on or go back? This is the point of no return, if I want to see Fuyuhi again. Gotcha. Woman who leaps down. Wistful Shrine Maiden. Haruka's Note 2. There's a note lying in the water. Maybe it's from Haruka? I came here because of the sunset. It was so beautiful it made me want to cry. It was the same as the sunset I saw when I survived. The sun seemed to sink into the mountain. I had to come and see it. Melting away into the waters of the mountain seems natural. It seems right. I feel like the others are telling me to. The ones who didn't survive. The sunset is drawing closer. Or maybe I'm drawn to it. Whoa! Damn it. I was a bit too quick there. Rude.
Don't look at me.
Damn. Ah. Oh, come on. Damn. Should I have touched her just as she landed or something? It really bugs me that I needed to use sacred water on that, but that's on me for not being careful. The road to the shrine stretching down the mountainside is buried under earth and rock. The collapsed pathway probably joined it here. The stone lanterns along the road to the shrine have all been lit. Haruka peering into the river. Maiden swept downriver. Yeah, as you probably can guess by now, this is a case of you having to go through the same locations many times. So while I do still want to maintain some level of atmosphere, I am gonna be running more than usual.
This is the hanging tree, I guess. Certainly looks like it. This is where... Huh? What? What is that?
Someone skipped leg day. Done yet? Again, if I had been faster at reaching him before he burned out, would I have gotten something? Or maybe I should have taken his photo while he made his suicide run instead of dodging. We went back. I guess I did get a bit disoriented. A small Jesus statue with a calm expression. I've seen these same statues all over the forest. Did this place have some sort of spiritual significance? Man in agony. That guy for sure wasn't there last time. Which, again, as I have touched on before, since we go through the same locations many times, it pays to check up on the same places many times. Wandering Shrine Maiden. Yeah, it kind of becomes a scavenger hunt trying to scour the area and and pick up as many items as you can in the locations that you know they are in, since you get points for them. While simultaneously I hope that I spawn some ghosts, because I'm afraid of no ghosts. Murdered shrine maiden. Man gouging out eyes. Oh. Is he there again? Guess not. He just wanted to say hi. Haruka's note 3. There's a note lying on the collapsed bridge. Such small handwriting. I think it's Haruka's. For you he didn't see the sunset. Only I could see it. That's why I have to go alone. The light of the setting sun lives on in the mountain. I wish for you I could have seen it. Thankfully, as you can see, to make the job easier for us, since we have already previously collected all of these items, they light up like a beacon. Not like a bacon, but a beacon. Wait. Is there a road there that I haven't discovered yet? Just another road to a path I can't take yet. Because it's not story relevant. Haruka heading to the grounds. Haruka entering the shrine. Haruka is somewhere in this shrine. Another thing it just hit me that I really miss from previous games. Wow, creepy. They look almost lifelike. Again, did that doll always sit there? I swear it didn't in the Wii U version. Holy crap, you. Yuri, you are way braver than me. There's a doll on the stairs. And so, because of that, you can't go that way. I'm gonna go this way first. No, but in previous Project Zero games, you know how there are these ghosts that don't do anything, but you only have a split-second reaction time to catch a glimpse of them. Oh shit, man! A yellow ghost hand? Okay, that's definitely new. But yeah, like in previous Project Zero games, it won't open. It is being held shut by a powerful force. You would pass through a place, for example, and then the camera would react, and then you had to stop up and, you know, look around with the camera to then find this hidden ghost that would then provide you with some lore about the place, how that person died and stuff like that. And these hidden ghosts are, as far as I'm aware, not present in this game. Haruka looking at the dolls. Was that Haruka? Is there something under the doll display? There are stairs below the doll display. Haruka might have gone down there. The wooden grate won't budge. There must be a way to open it.
Oh, you found me. You can't die either, huh? Ah, you want to go down there. I know you want to die. Before you do, how about a game?
What?
This is you. It's an effigy. Find me, if you can.
More ghost kids. The camera is reacting to something. There's something in the photo. It looks like a person hanging from a tree. This photo might be showing me where to find the hidden effigy. Haruka's note 4. There's a note here written in small writing. It looks like Haruka must have come here. Ever since we survived, I felt like every day could be my last. I feel closer to Fuyuhi than ever. It's nice sharing secrets with her, sharing my guilt. We often talk about the past. I remember a lot of things from back then. Like how her face was the first picture I drew in kindergarten. We split the sheet of paper and drew each other. I remember growing taller than her and how she stayed at my house while hers was being renovated. We often talk about that kind of stuff. Most of all, I remember singing the Song of Memories at kindergarten graduation. I looked over at Fuyuhi and she was already looking at me, waving. Whenever I hear that song, it makes me want to go back there, to that time. My whole life has been flashing before my eyes. Of all the moments, that's the one I want to keep on living over and over, forever. Crush lens. You got the crush lens, a lens that deals more damage to targets based on its level. To use it, equip it to your camera obscura and press triangle, square. Why do I always confuse triangle and square when you have enough spirit power? Nani? There we go. And see, while I like the attention to detail and authenticity with the lenses being in kanji, it really makes it difficult to remember what lens does what. Fleeing child. I can see water through a hole in the passageway floor. Some of the dolls are missing from the shelf. They must have been washed away. The doll memorial. There's an old notebook left in the hallway. I decided to conduct a memorial ritual of sending a doll downriver as is described in Mount Hikami folklore. Here in the mountain, the flowing waters have long been deified. Life springs from the water, then returns to it. All of the bones in the cave beneath the shrine had been let into the waters. This was probably considered to be a way of returning life to the water. The shrine was built upon the pure water river, with a walkway crossing it. I have found numerous dolls at the bottom of the river and downstream. These dolls were likely placed in the water as a form of memorial for those they depicted. Masked man. I can see the white face of a large doll behind the blinds. That must be the main shrine. I can see a large doll through a crack in the door. Damn. There are many dolls lined up on the shelves. This room must be where dolls being offered up were kept. Time 90 film. You don't fool me, you moved. Nah, let's get out of here. I always have trouble finding this one. That is not easy to see. Looks nothing like the original picture, but okay. It sounded like something fell into the bushes. A so-called effigy. I think it was made to look like me. Then whoever made it did a horrible job. Remember this old trick? Did a ghost just get stuck in a rock? There are many dolls lined up on the shelves. It looks like they've been arranged by size. Who is this size guy? If they have been arranged by him. Doll parts are scattered atop the shelf. Shrine of Dolls 3. There's an old document inside the drawer, covered in a bunch of doll parts. I've been having those dreams again, where I'm playing with the kids. I've started looking forward to playing with them. Sometimes I don't even want to wake up. I looked into it and the games we have been playing actually used to exist. One is called Spirited Away. Everyone hides each other's dolls and whoever finds their last is spirited away. That is, they go out of the game. Wooden dolls were usually used, made from the sticks of trees on the mountain. The next game was called Ghost Mirage. Everyone hides their dolls except one person, called the Outsider. That person then chooses a partner of the opposite sex and searches for their doll. It's a bit like hide and seek, only the owner of a doll that's found is said to be bound. That is, married to the outsider. However, if the outsider finds the wrong doll, then the owner of that doll becomes the outsider instead. My theory is that these games are based on actual rituals that took place on the mountain. In my dreams, the games go on until the children disappear into the mist. I wonder what would happen if they took me with them. Shrine of Dolls 1. There's an old document lying in the dresser. It seems to be a record of something. Having sat abandoned for many years, the Shrine of Dolls has now undergone significant reconstruction. In the past, local legends tell that the shrine used so-called effigies as offerings. These effigies are likely the old dolls that were found inside. The road to the shrine was improved, and so the number of visitors gradually increased. There was no end to the visitors bringing their own dolls to add to those left outside. Assuming this practice to be harmless, no effort has been made to prevent it. As we were repairing the old dolls, we learned that one of them is engraved with a name. We also found tiny teeth, bones, and small bundles of hair tucked away inside. Were these mere keepsakes, or perhaps something more? The purpose of the shrine has since become clear. It appears these dolls were believed to contain the souls of deceased children and were likely offered to the shrine as some kind of ritual. We also learned of a cave below the shrine, known as the Womb Cavern. It housed several human remains. Perhaps initially it was not dolls offered up at the shrine, but people. It seems the cavern may be where the bodies were disposed. We are considering renovating the cavern into storage space, placing the bones into dolls of their own, and holding a joint memorial service for them all. Something tells me that's a bad idea. Doors being held shut by a powerful force. There's an old Japanese-style dress in the closet. down into my favorite place. Oh, come on now. I can't go through walls. Come on. Countless dolls have been placed on shelves that have sunk into the water. This must have been a storeroom that got flooded. Type 0 film. Special film. It is the most effective film at exorcising ghosts, but it takes time to load. Is that another mass suicide? and then they melt away. Oh, you brought your sister, did you? Of course I couldn't get her. Something about everyone melted together. Restore lens. You got the restore lens. A lens that restores your health based on how much damage is dealt to the target. Neat. But before we move on, there's something I want to check. Couple of rooms I haven't been in. See, a room like this would have been perfect to find a hidden ghost. There's a room behind the shelves with the dolls. Maybe there is a way inside. The girl was sitting in the middle of the doll display. I should try placing the doll there.
Here, we can play together. Stay until you feel like dying. Play. Will you end up needing me too? Always. Everyone dies except.
Large dolls are arranged on the doll stand against the wall. This must be the shrine's hall of worship.
I've waited for so long.
I found this effigy on the floor. I should put it back on the doll display. You place the effigy on the doll display. It sounded as if something moved beneath the doll display. The wooden lattice blocking the hidden staircase has opened. How do you know that? Was that a glitch with the light? Man carrying a reliquary. I can see another cave through it. The passage is lit with electric lights. Where does this passage lead to? Is he still talking to me? Haruka heading inside. Water is pouring out from within the cave. There appears to be a big open area inside. It's a dead end. There's a drop-off and water is flowing down. It looks like something is floating down there. That would be a doll. Door's locked. The lock is broken. I won't be able to open it. A black box sits in a hollow along the passageway. There is a lantern among the stalactites. And the black box in there. Haruka before the reliquary. A richly decorated black box is submerged in the water. The lid is shut. The door is locked. An iris flower is engraved on the lock. It seems I can't get out this way. Well, not yet anyway. Beyond the box the ground drops off and the water is flowing down. There's a winch. Maybe it was used to pull something up.
Haruka!
I think we found our... I was about to say suspect. Drawn by the sunlight.
I still see it. That beautiful On the day only the two of us survived.
Is she hypnotized by that mirror thing?
Haruka.
You look worse for wear.
I'm melting. Stay with me, Haruka. Sent here to come and look for you. Can you walk? Come on, let's get out of here. All right.
There's a partially open box submerged in the water. It looks like it's filled with dark water. Too bad your friend couldn't make it though. My condolences. There's another black box, like the one Haruka was in. It's underwater. The lid is shut. Is someone inside this one too? The box the ghost came out of is open. It's full of dark water. Something that looks disturbingly like hair is floating on the surface.
asked you to come find me. Was it Fuyuhi? Yes, it was. I want to see her. I need to apologize.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of difficult. Are you with? Oh, come on. Really?
Fuyuhi, forgive me. Why did I? I told you we'd be together too. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Did I leave her inside? Where did she disappear to?
Forgive me.
Did she glitch away?
I can hear a song.
Oh, there you are.
It's that song.
I have to follow Haruka's trace. Bloodstained Note 1. There's an old handwritten note here. It's covered in black smears. I must kill them all. Every shrine maiden. I can't stand their eyes. I must gouge them out. They have seen too much.
Fuyuhi. She's over there. Did you come to see me?
Not you too.
It was all
Can I what? Oh, nah. I just as usual started the stream way too late, and now I have kinda sorta committed myself to finish this chapter before I go to bed. Nah, I don't have any sleep troubling. I just have trouble going to bed. That's all. I'm horrible at going to bed. Yeah, I saw it. What did you think? Yeah, I thought so too. And unlike most people I've seen, I actually like the voices. One more fatal frame. Ah!
It's calling for you.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Right. For you, he.
Yeah, Jack Black was, from what we have heard so far, did a good job as Bowser. Again, not the voice you would expect.
What were you doing there?
I saw the setting sun. It was drawing me in. I was becoming a part of it, as if I were melting.
Well, what's important is that you're back. Miracle you're not hurt.
She is not gonna stay
Where
put
is
for long.
Yuri?
Huh?
Oh yeah, you
she
haven't
here?
told her yet.
I hear a song. That song.
Haruka, please. Just try and get some rest for now, okay?
Right.
Can't get it over your lips, huh?
Thank you.
Then again, I guess news like that ain't hard to break. I mean, is hard to break. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night too soon. Haruka, I'd better give her some time to recover. I have to tell Ren and Rui about Hisoka. Are they in here? must be having a terrible nightmare. Let's sneak a peek.
Did I kill her? Don't look at me.
Ren, it's time.
This is not awkward at all.
We'll leave now. You should get some rest.
I know.
That's all anyone ever says.
Good night.
It's gonna get filled with hair, right? Yep.
It is shut.
So when did you go to bed? That dream. It was just like the memory I saw when I touched Haruka in that cave. I need to know more. Maybe if I ask her.
Haruka?
Yep, gone with the wind. Her ghost friend is leading her back to the mountain. Yuri finds the missing Haruka Momose in a reliquary in a cave beneath the Shrine of Dolls. She takes the girl back to the shop. Haruka is in no state to talk and can't explain what happened to her. That night, Haruka is visited by Fuyuhi's ghost, which takes her back to the mountain. And we get an S once again. Maybe I would have gotten S plus if I hadn't used a couple of healing items, but really, who can say? A bit disappointed that the Type 0 film I didn't use only gave me 2500 points. Oh well. Again, S is so far fine by me. Spirited Away. S. Well, that was 2 chapters technically, interlude and 4th drop. So next up is 5th drop with Ren Hojo, Find the Veiled House. If you recall, one of the notes that he found talked about the author of that postmortem photography book, that it was made by some guy who settled down in the woods on the mountain, a house that when people went looking for it, it just disappeared. So I guess next time with him we are going to explore said house, see what we can find. But that is so much gonna have to be I promised 2 to 3 chapters per session, and like I told my friend who briefly signed in, it is way over my bedtime. I really should have known better than to start streaming this late, and you're gonna hear that from me a lot. But this is a fine place to call it a session. So I'm gonna find someone to raid. And then, as always, I'm gonna thank you all for watching. Hope you are still engaged by the game. That was a horrible wording. It's late. My English is non-existent at this hour. What I meant to say is, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. I will most definitely resume play this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the 5th drop with Ren Hojo, and as always, remember, we are all heroes.